Yo, foreigner, you crazy for this one.
Yeah, that thing I'm jab riding when I'm left hooking. Fiends say they love me cause they know I keep that sack moving. Sad to say, but this the life that I have grew in. I had to hustle, skipping class, man, I was true in. I can flip some packs and teach you how to do it. This the real deal. Better watch your back cause people will kill. Kill Bill, kill switch on the Glock. Yeah, this the real. And people spin around them blocks just like a Ferris wheel. But that's enough of that. Let me tell you about my life and where I grew up at. I grew up in the south of Topeka. Then I moved to the east in the streets and I ain't fucking with neither. I ain't the type to go with kill or go and sit on that block. I'm the type to get some.
What's going on, Bucket Discussions family? It's the boy J Coop, man, 1/3 of the Bucket Discussions podcast. And hey, man, I'm here to remind you to make sure that you guys are tuning into our previous videos on the Bucket Discussions YouTube channel, and make sure to also stay tuned for more great basketball content coming.
Oh, welcome back to another edition of the Bucket Discussions podcast. This is the podcast where we're going to be on the stat sheet. We're going to be on the narrative to bring out that real, authentic, fire sports conversation, man. It's your boy, Tahj James, a.k.a. TJ, a.k.a. Lakers fan, Chiefs fan. 2-2-1, man. I'm going to go ahead and pass it to the guy, Coop.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? It's your boy, J. Coop. I'm super excited to be back on here with my man, Tahj. It's been a minute, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to, hop on here every week as much as we can, just, chop it up about what's currently going on just in the NBA and stuff, you know what I'm saying? There ain't too much going on, it's just the finals, but we're excited to say the least. So let's get straight into it, man.
So we got the NBA finals getting ready to pop off tonight at 7:30. Super excited about that. But we're going to start here. NBA Finals predictions.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, Coop, bro, about this series? You got the Heat, the AC team that was not even supposed to be here in the first place. I didn't even get to have them coming out the plane. So
yeah, a lot of people.
They're in the NBA Finals. They got a really strong, tough team. Led by Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, and then a lot of role players. And I want to shout out Jimmy Butler. He had a super dope quote. He said, "I don't call them role players, I call them my teammates." I thought that was super dope, man. Then we got on the other side, that 1 seed, Denver Nuggets, who wasn't very respected throughout the process. A lot of people had them potentially losing in the first round, depending on who they played, whether it was the the Warriors or the Lakers. But they had a pretty easy time in the West, I'm not going to lie to you. They kind of ran through it, man. Got to the finals, led by MVP Jokic. We know he didn't win it this year, but he definitely had the numbers where he could. And then Jamal Murray, Mike Malone, and then a really solid supporting cast, man. Hey, they did not disappoint against the Lakers, man. They swept us. KCP, Aaron Gordon, all those guys, man. They did not miss at all. But how you feeling, bro, about the series?
I mean, God bless you. But to be honest, bro, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like it's kind of an underrated, just finals in general. Obviously, you have an 8 seed, Miami Heat team, which a lot of people, like you just said, did not expect to be here, including myself. You know what I'm saying? Like we talked about, I think it was last episode, bro. It was, I think we were talking about when they played the Atlanta Hawks in the play-in tournament. They lost that first game, came back, and won that second game against the Chicago Bulls. So it was just kind of wild just to see, you know what I'm saying? Just for the simple fact that it's like this team was not even supposed to be here. And it was just pretty unique to see. And then especially the fact that they beat the number 1 seed Milwaukee Bucks, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, in another series that they were not even projected to win against the New York Knicks, they somehow pulled out of that, even with, Jimmy Butler having a kind of like an ankle sprain, ankle roll type thing going on. And then they get all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals. And then they go up 3-0 on this pretty talented, Boston Celtics team that was, a number 1 and number 2 seed pretty much, all year in the Eastern Conference. And, they did their thing. Obviously, they lost 3 in a row after that, which is something you don't want to do. But, I mean, at the end of the day, they won the most important game of that whole entire series, which was that Game 7, where they actually did, go on to blow that Boston Celtics team out by damn near 20, you know what I'm saying? So it just goes to show you the resiliency of this team, you know what I'm saying? It's insane, bro, to see how fucking just tough and gritty and I mean, that's basically what the Miami Heat is, right? Their culture and shit, they just used to just players that have come in and just they ain't even got to be the most talented. As long as you can rebound the ball, you can shoot somewhat consistently, and just play your role to a team. Just like you said, bro, Jimmy Butler respecting his teammates, saying they're not just role players. I call them my teammates. That's facts, man. I mean, I feel like that's how a lot of other superstar players, especially of Jimmy Butler's caliber, should be thinking. You know what I'm saying? Just because it would make the team chemistry a lot better. It would just make the team flow a lot more and stuff like that. So honestly, bro, overall, I'm definitely excited for the series because I think it's going to be a good one. I feel like people are kind of sleeping on it. You know what I'm saying? Just for the simple fact that the Miami Heat are a seed. But it's like, bro, you take a look at everything they've done in the playoffs so far. Like, what else can you say about them? You know what I'm saying? I think we kind of just have to let their game speak for himself and just give them a fair chance. But if I had to make a prediction, I'd probably go with the Nuggets in 6 or 7, just because I feel like the overall talent on that side is probably going to take over. And like, I know I seen a lot of people saying Bam Adebayo would be a good matchup for Nikola Jokic. I guess you could say that just because he is all right defensively, but like at the same time, he's not a rebounder like that. You know what I'm saying? And Nikola Jokic, bro, that motherfucker get 10 rebounds in his sleep. You know what I'm saying? So that's a problem they're gonna have to worry about. Just keeping Jokic off the glass and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just due to Bam Adebayo not being that big, but like, I mean, one-on-one defense, like he'll probably be all right. But I just see Jokic, continuing to make the right play like he has pretty much the whole entire playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Jamal Murray been on nut shit, showing people why he's that bubble Murray shit's out the window. And then you got guys like MPJ, you got Bruce Brown, who we were talking about last episode, and then you also got who were we just talking about? KCP, man. KCP's been so damn big for them, especially in that Lakers series. I was like, what the fuck? He was hitting shots I ain't never seen him hit in my whole entire life. So I was like, hey, man, do your thing. But yeah, bro, I'm going to just have to rock out with the Nuggets just due to the simple fact. I just feel like the talent overall is just going to like overtake that series. But I mean, hey, what do we know? You know what I'm saying? We've been saying that the past 3 series. So I guess we're just going to have to see.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, this finals is kind of going to be a treat, bro, because I know a lot of people are talking about like, oh, the Lakers and the Celtics were supposed to make it. Like, this was supposed to be the battle for 18 and all that, man. But
it would have been cool too, but
yeah, it definitely would have been nice, bro. But it does feel good to be able to sit back as a fan and just enjoy this series, not have to worry about your team being in it and your team like, oh, they lost this game, they lost, they did this, they did that. But you just get to sit back, relax. I'm not rooting for anybody, bro. I'm just gonna sit back. If the Heat come out and win this series, bro, I'll be excited for them. If the Nuggets win it, bro, I'll be equally as excited for them, bro. So I'm not even tripping, bro. I'm laid back, bro. Finna enjoy some good basketball.
And that's another thing, bro. I'm sorry to cut you off, but I was just, as we're both, fans of teams in the Western Conference, like I see a lot of people talking about like, just trying to dog the Nuggets and trying to like discredit it just because of who they played. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, they kind of just, breezed their way to the finals. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people were kind of trying to discredit their way to the finals already, like as if they already won it and they're trying to like put an asterisk on it already. And so it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Give them a fair chance. Give both of these teams a fair chance because they both got their, fair, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like just a lot of people got to pay their respect to the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, bro, it really don't matter how you got there, especially when you go through the regular season and get the 1 seed. You get the 1 seed on purpose so that you have an easier path to the finals. Like
that's exactly what I'm trying to tell people, bro. But this is like they're casuals. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, it's really not even that hard to understand. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's the benefit of working that hard all regular season, is so you don't have to work that hard come, the first round of the playoffs, the second round, and then, you know what I'm saying, you're just ramping yourself up. People are just bogus, bro. This shit bogus.
But bro, this is gonna be a very good series, bro. The teams aren't similar, but they're similar, like in a way. Like the way that they're constructed, their team chemistry, bro, how they play the game. Bro. Like I can't wait to see like, Jokic, Jimmy Butler, Jamal Murray.
It's gonna be fun.
Even Bam, like I know a lot of people said Bam is gonna be a good matchup for Jokic, but I don't think anybody's really a good matchup for Jokic, bro. Like he'll torch whoever's on him. Just the way that he plays the game. Like you talk about him being on the glass, like Jokic is a weird player, bro, because he's great, but like he's not great in the way that you would think he would be. Like you think he'd be, for as big as he is, he'll be in the paint, like banging with people and bullying folks. That's not how he plays, bro. He plays like he plays like he's undersized, bro. Like he's in there like playing 21, bro. The way he rebounds, like he's not in there
Always tipping it, bro.
boxing out, knocking folks out the way, bro. He out there, he tipping it behind your head. Like he's slow and unathletic, but he's still like doing the small stuff to gain the advantage, bro. He's not necessarily using like his height or his size, bro. He's in there, and he plays like a point center, bro. It's crazy, bro. You just gotta focus to understand, bro. And he's so good, bro. It's demoralizing. Like you, like damn. When he's hitting like behind the head step back shots, bro. You just like damn. Like there really ain't too much you can do.
Not at all.
My first NBA game, bro. I know I say this. I'll probably tell this story like once a podcast, bro. But
Hey,
my
man,
NBA game was watching Jokic, bro. And you see it on TV is one thing, but to see how big he is in person, and then to see how slow he's moving, it doesn't make sense, bro. He just like it's like he wallowing down the court, bro. But then like he sees the game like 2-3 plays ahead of everybody else. It doesn't make sense, bro. The passes that he makes, which is my favorite attribute, probably his best skill, bro, on the basketball court. But just how smart he is. And, bro, he's just a dog. But then you pair that up with Jamal Murray. You got Mike Malone. You got Michael Porter Jr., KCP, Aaron Gordon. Like, these guys are hitting timely shots, bro. Bruce Brown, I'm not a huge fan of him because he talks too much on the court, but it's cool. He makes a lot of good plays, bro, for him to be so short, bro. He's like 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
And we're saying short in terms of NBA context, not real life context. But compared to everybody else, he is short. He's out there making plays, though. He's grabbing rebounds. He's hitting little floaters. He's a dog, man. I mean, they have a good roster, bro. They're definitely going to compete. But on the other side, but the Miami Heat, they're also going to compete too, man. Jimmy Butler. Like, I feel like the Heat have the identity of Jimmy Butler, and Jimmy Butler has the identity of the Heat culture, bro. Like down to Udonis Haslem, who doesn't even play. Like it's all gritty, it's all grind, bro. Like they're gonna get out there, they're gonna make you work for everything that you get, bro. You're just not gonna be nothing easy. Even Bam's undersized for his position, but he still goes out there and he does work, bro. He's on the glass, he's hitting little fadeaways, man, grabbing rebounds, playing defense. Like, hey, this is gonna be a fun series, bro. And I really don't know who has necessarily the advantage. I know the Nuggets are going to be favored, and I would say I would choose them just because of Nikola Jokic, bro. Like, if the Nuggets or if the Heat had somebody that I felt like could be, obviously nobody's going to stop him, but like be competition for Jokic, I'll probably choose the Heat, bro. But just from the simple fact that they have nobody that can contend with Jokic. And I want to see what they do with Jamal Murray, bro, because he lit us up all series, bro.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you, bro. That was going to be my next question. Who do you think is going to guard Jamal Murray? Like, do you think they're going to just, say fucking throw Jimmy on him? You know what I'm saying? Even with kind of like the ankle problem, or do you think they're going to throw someone like maybe like a Gabe Vincent? Like, that's kind of what I don't know, bro. Like, I don't really know who they would throw on him.
Like, I don't know, bro. So I feel like Jamal's going to torch whoever because he was hot for all 4 games that he played us, bro. It didn't even make sense. Like we had Dennis Schroeder on him, Ando on him. He cooked everybody, bro. It didn't matter who you threw out there, bro. He was busy. I feel like the only way that you can slow him down, bro, and this might sound like hella cliche, bro, but you just gotta attack him on the defensive end, make him play defense. Because I feel like when he's getting the hide on defense and then he gets to come down, kind of like no shade, but how Steph Curry used to do with Klay Thompson, we're gonna put Klay Thompson on whoever Steph's guarding and then let Steph cook on the offensive end. I feel like you got to go out there. You kind of got to make him play defense. Because, bro, when you have all that energy just to come down and he's hitting step back shots, he's hitting spinning shots, bro, like make him play defense. We kind of did it a little bit with LeBron, but we got to but the Heat, they got to make him really play defense. I don't know if that's going to be a Jimmy Butler assignment. I don't know if I really would want Jimmy Butler to be playing defense and expending all his energy trying to stop Jamal. But knowing Jimmy, he probably will, like, let me get him, man.
Yeah, he probably try that mindset.
Yeah, bro. I just want to see what they do with Jokic as well, because I feel like, who did they have like a few bigs? Don't they have Zeller, and then they have Highsmith?
Didn't they have, well, obviously they got Bam. Dwayne Dedman. Isn't he with them?
Oh, I just feel like you have to have bigs. It don't matter who the name is, bro. You just got to have bigs out there that can just bang with Jokic, bro. Tire him out, bro. Because like one person is not going to be able to stop Jokic. He's going to hit demoralizing ass shots, and you're just going to have to live with it, man. He's going to still get off, but I feel like you're just going to have to pick either one of those guys, bro, to really like key in on and try to stop. Because if both of them are going, it's gonna be tough, bro. I feel like I would try to stop Jokic first because Jokic is not just gonna kill you with his scoring. He's gonna kill you with getting everybody else involved. Then everybody else is gonna be cooking. KCP, shout out KCP, man. That's one of my favorite Lakers since I've been a Lakers fan, bro. Like, dude is super consistent. He plays defense and he makes threes, bro. That we know a lot of people when they play with LeBron, they can't hit a three to save their life, bro. KCP, super consistent, bro. And he showed it for the Nuggets, man. He didn't miss any shots against us, bro. It was kind of disappointing because it's like, damn, bro, you not missing nothing, bro. Like, damn. So, hey, if Jokic gets going and then he gets those guys going, then Michael Porter's hitting threes. It's gonna be a blowout, bro. So
Yeah,
I know that was hella long-winded, bro, but we're trying to really get into the crooks and crevices, man, into the matchups of the NBA Finals. But with that being said, bro, I got the Denver Nuggets in 5 games.
5 games? I respect
5 games, man. Gentlemen
I
sweep.
respect it. But honestly, at the same time, I can't say I'd be surprised if it happened the other way around with how the Heat have been playing all
Hey,
playoffs.
if it did, I'd be just equally as excited, like I said earlier, bro.
Yeah, that'd be dope, bro. Because either both, like we said earlier, bro, both teams deserve it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Coaches,
Jokic,
bro, smart as hell, gonna make the necessary adjustments, bro. Like, it's gonna be a good series, bro. Just enjoy it, man. Don't be hating.
for
like,
real, bro. Big facts, man. Just appreciate the greatness, man.
All right, man. Let's jump into this jump ball segment, man.
Let's do it.
MVP, Ahmad Winston, man. I want to shout out to bro, man, he came back on the pod again for a part 2 interview. We're gonna drop it here next. He came back on here, bro. Show mad love, and bro, he just a great dude, bro. Great energy, great conversation, bro, and just all around, bro. Smart as hell, knows a lot about everything. Bro, thank you for coming back onto the pod, and thank you for supporting the pod, bro, and just continue to give me kind words and continue to support the channel, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, bro, real shit. I didn't even know that. It's dope that he hopped back on here with you. I'm excited to check that out, to be honest with you. But for sure, man, Bug Discussions, all 3 of us, including Trey, man, we really do appreciate your support. You know what I'm saying? We do fuck with your music. You know what I'm saying? Your shit actually pretty decent, I ain't gonna lie. But we appreciate you, my man. Keep grinding, keep doing your thing. And honestly, I'm gonna keep an eye out for that interview because I'm looking forward to it myself. So stay safe, my man. Keep grinding.
Welcome back to another edition of the Bucket Discussions podcast, man. It's your boy Tahj here with a real inspirational, a real soulful dude, man. We got Ahmad Winston, aka Motto, man.
Yes, sir.
Pod, bro. Welcome back. Actually, this is part 2, man.
Yes, sir. Part 2. We locked in, man. Thanks for having me, Brody. For real. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you coming back on, bro. Part 2, man. I enjoyed our first conversation, bro. You got real great energy, bro. You're a great dude to talk to, man. So we're gonna get him on here, man. We're gonna ask him a few questions. Bro, how you doing, man? How you living? How everything going, man? You down in Texas, right? Which part?
Yes, sir, bro. I'm down in Frisco, bro. Everything great, man. Everything beautiful. I'm right by Dallas, so that's really the area I'm at, man. I've been here like 3 years at this point now, so it's like then they're becoming home for real.
I feel it, bro. And let me say this real quick before we get too much into it, man. I'm from Top City, man, Topeka, Kansas, man. A lot of people are not. It's a place a lot of people are not proud to claim or proud to be from, man. But that's home for me, man. So I'm always gonna have love for it. We always focus on the negative, at least the people there, and focus on what we don't have and what we're not doing and all that, man. A guy like Ahmad Winston, man, he's a real positive, man, giving messages to the youth, to the youngest, man. Just being an inspiration, bro. Being the change that you want to see, man. That's why I'm always gonna salute, bro, every time I see him.
Yes, sir, bro. That's respect.
For sure, man.
That's love, bro. Yeah, man. I'm like, hey, like you said, coming from where we from, that's just like all you see, all you ever know. Like it took me even like a long time to even really realize like what was really in my mental, like all the time, and like about mental health stuff like that, for real, for real. So now that I know, I'm like, man, a lot of people don't even know about like how to treat themselves for real, how to prioritize this part of their life, and how important it really is, you know.
We're going to get into that for sure, bro, because you be dropping gems every day, man. That's like, it becomes a part of my day, bro, just seeing like the new messages that you posting on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, whatever the case may be, man. Sure. But let's get back into this, bro, because I'm always real interested, bro, because even your younger brother, man, he moved. He's in Texas, right? Your younger brother?
He in Houston.
Houston, bro. So I always want to talk like to people about like that mindset, bro, to where you can move out of your hometown at such a young age, bro, because y'all still young, man. So you're going to move to somewhere that I'm not sure if you guys got family or what down there, bro, but that's still a scary process, bro. So like, I know you've been in like you said Chicago before, just a few different places,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like, talk about that transition, bro. What was it like, bro? What was the mindset? Was it scary at first, or was you just like diving head first into a new location?
That's the thing, man. It's like it was different. Well, one is definitely like nerve wracking. Anytime you getting ready to do something new, you like, am I making the right choice? Like, what's going on? Like, what like, what if everything go wrong? But that's when you got to learn how to like flip it. Like through the process of everything, getting taught me how to really like flip this negative switch off that we just a lot of us always got programmed in our head. I always think like, no matter what, at the end of this situation, I'm gonna get the worst end of the stick compared to like, what if everything about this shit go right? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of try to find that middle ground and just stay on it. Like I know things are gonna be rough, but I also know it's gonna be better days ahead. So it's just like make it as long as I know at the end it's worth it, then I'm gonna just keep on trucking for real. That's the mindset I developed through it. But it just really was working through fear for real, like just getting through that first block, that first hurdle.
For sure, man. And we always talk about comfort zone, man, and people staying inside of that. For me, bro, it's always like a everyday process of breaking out of that comfort zone, bro. Because once you get into like a routine or like even like you get comfortable with something, it's like, why would I change it, bro? And like do something that makes me feel, feel differently or feel nervous or feel scared, bro, or anxious. Like, how do you break out that comfort zone, bro? Is that something that you deal with like on a daily, weekly basis, or is that just like you just like, hey, bro, we out here living?
Man, nah, bro. How I do it, man? Like, I just, I understand that I'd have these like this comfort zone or this fear or whatever, and then so sometimes you do gotta have them stages and phases in your life that you do feel comfort and that you like, man, you know what? Things are good right now. Like it ain't always gotta be, oh, what's next? What's next? What's next? But then it's that fine line of knowing like, okay, I gotta hold myself accountable. If I want to be great, okay, I'll analyze the situation. Like, is this situation I'm in right now in my life? Is this my end goal? Nah. Am I in the place I want to be right now? Like living wise, or have I done everything I want to do, travel? Nah. So I know, okay, I'm comfortable, but now it's time to start elevating some more. And that stuff gets scary, but it's always worth it in the end, though, for sure.
Yeah, that's facts, bro. It's scary at first, bro, but once you take that little first leap, man,
Yeah, it's kind of
that's
like
the move.
it's kind of just like working out, man. Like sometimes be hard to get into the gym, but then once you get going and you complete one, it's like, oh, that felt good, man. I'm glad I did that instead of just chilling out at the house today. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, bro. Let's go ahead and dive right into that, man. So you started making TikTok, bro. I feel like this is the perfect lane for you, bro, because there's
Yeah.
so many people, bro, that be making like different content, bro, as far as like self-improvement and working out, exercise, eating healthy. And then I see you do it, bro, and it's like, I'm like, damn, this is the perfect guy to do it, bro. Like he's in his own lane, bro, and he's dropping knowledge without like, some people be feeling like, oh, he's trying to preach you, or he think he better than me,
Yeah.
bro. But you do it in a way that's like, it's like a fun type of way, bro, to where you feel like,
Thanks.
damn, let me tap in what bro talking about, and then it make you think about your own life, and you like, damn, how can I like implement what he's talking about into my life, man? So how did
Yeah.
you even get into the space of creating like self-improvement type
Man,
content?
well, like, bro, that's it all was like it's all falling into place. When I first moved to Texas, like I never even seen no real self-improvement videos at all like that until I moved down here. It was just like perfect timing, bro. Like, and I seen the first person I ever seen doing them was like Kevin Samuels, dudes like that. Like, shout out to
Yeah,
Kevin Samuels, man, he crazy. But like, I liked his message towards men at least. Like, sometimes he kind of harsh with women, but that's him. But his message was like just it was always about work. Like, it was always about holding yourself accountable, and it was like it made me realize like, yeah, he hard on people, but it's like he basically saying if you willing to put in the work and you willing to learn something and to go out and try stuff, you will eventually become this higher version of yourself, realistically, a high value man, as he called it. So like that's the
yeah,
main thing. I was like, I want to be that. So like I just started following little things, but then I used all the stuff from them type of videos, and then I started applying my own like beliefs behind it and how you should treat people, how you should really like, you know, I put my own mix into it, just how I want to live my life realistically and how I think others should maybe try to look at things that I learned and maybe try to implement it and do their own thing with how they want to do it.
For sure, bro. And your message is like I said, bro, I look forward to seeing them every day, man. And it's like I'll follow a lot of stuff like that, bro, just because I feel like on social media, there's a lot of stuff that's like negative and stuff that just like it's not talking about nothing, bro. So when you see stuff like that every day, bro, I feel like it can kind of keep you on the right track, man.
That's the main reason I do it too, because I'm like, I know it's a lot of guys who don't see this stuff. Like, it took me forever to see it, but once I started seeing it, it changed my whole scope of how I thought about stuff. And that stuff made me like a way better person than I was. It changed my trajectory with a lot of stuff. So if I can help anybody, like even just spark an idea on like, dang, I should be doing this for my life, or I should try to do this, then hey, that's great. I don't really listen to the negativity or like you said, who this guy think he is, he preaching. I don't want to preach. I just want to like be a part of helping people grow realistically.
And yeah, bro, I'm glad you said that too, bro, because like I know Kevin Samuels, I don't want to get into that, bro, because a lot of people feel a way about him, man. I'm just gonna say RIP, man.
Yeah.
But his message, bro, like there's some videos I still watch about him. I'm like, damn, he was really like dropping some good knowledge, bro, as far as like I felt like he was lighting a fire. Like sometimes you be feeling unmotivated. You like, damn, I don't feel like doing this today, bro. You go tap in, bro. He has a message, bro. Like the way he says it, bro, I feel like it's kind of like a parent, bro. Like they'll say something to you that you don't want to hear, but it's like, damn, he's speaking facts at the end of the day, bro.
Exactly though. And that's what realistically, as a trainer, that's kind of how I see things. Like I look at it like it's kind of like parents, and I'm like, man, the person who wants the best for you and who's telling you the things that you don't want to necessarily hear, they might rub you the most wrong, but they want the best for you compared to the person who's like, oh yeah, I mean, you can still get abs if you just, or you can still do this and this if you just like, nah, bro, you got to be 100 and transparent if you really like care for people. So I think he just was caring for the young men, especially the young black men in our future generations, and was just saying, man, hey, we all had it hard, but I promise you, if you get up off your ass and go put some work in, it's gonna pay off, bro. I swear, I promise you.
Yeah, I'm gonna speak for both of us right now, but we're not co-signing every single thing he said, man. I know a lot of people, they be feeling away, man, right. But hey, bro, he has some good messages out there, and just you gotta just separate the message from the messenger sometimes, bro, and just listen to what he's saying, man, because as a man, bro, the world is not sweet, bro. I don't give a damn about what you're talking about. Like he was getting it to you in a very raw manner, bro. So you don't want to just sit there and be like, oh, he said this, he said that, bro. The real world, bro, they don't give a damn. So sometimes you gotta hear it.
You gotta hear it, man. It's like exactly. It's all about getting better at the end of the day, man. That's like the main thing. It's so much gray area with a lot of things, but at the end of the day, the main thing about messages, that's why you gotta pick your messenger you want to. The main thing is getting better. Like figure out how you gonna get better for real.
That's all, bro. That's all, man. But you were talking about being a personal trainer, but let's dive right into that, bro, because I think it's super tough, bro. You be sharing like little messages, bro, on social media, sharing like the progress that your clients are making. Let's go to the beginning, bro. When did you first, cause I know you played sports and all that, bro, but like when did you first really get into fitness, and then how did you even become a personal trainer? How did that all come about?
And so I really got into it like probably 2 years ago. I was working just for Target, man, and I was like the bills was getting paid, but something in my heart was just telling me like, man, bro, like it's one of the moments. Like, man, you gotta make something shake. Like, do you want to be doing this, getting a 10, 15 cent raise every 6 months for the next 20 years? You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm in school at the time, I'm still like trying to figure out how to make money now while still being in school. So I seen one day I just quit, and I was just finishing out my semester. And I seen one day like the gym I was going to, they trainer that work up there, he was leaving, going to the Army. So I'm like, hey, like I just talked to the manager. I was cool with her at the time, like just being outgoing. I've been built this relationship with the manager, been knowing him. And I'm like, hey, like let me get that position. And then through there, I wasn't certified at the time, but they ended up paying for my certifications and stuff like that. And I learned so much. Then I had got a mentor, fitness mentor, and like he just taught me how to really like run the business, like, cause it's like really being an individual like an entrepreneur realistically. So he just taught me a lot of stuff about the business and like how to really be out here hustling and grinding, and like how to be your own boss for real. So that was the main, like, that's the main thing. Like why I really love it is because I get to be my own boss and like get to uplift people and just touch the Black community, man. It's like being a Black personal trainer is amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm so serious about it because it's like we do not take care of ourselves when it comes to health. You know, we got the highest like
Real talk.
mortality rate when it comes to like people dying of heart disease and stuff like that. So that stuff always like interested me. But now I'm in it full throttle and I want to help people. That's the main thing.
Yeah, bro, I'm glad you brought that up, bro, because I don't want to dive too much into it, bro. But like growing up, I know a lot of people be like, oh, this person's fat, this person's out of shape. But then I be like, as I'm getting older, I'm sitting around thinking, I'm like, damn. Like some folks like in our community just really don't have the knowledge, bro.
Yeah.
Like when you sit here and you think about, because I used to have this mindset too, like, damn, bro, it costs too much to eat healthy, or I can't get this, or I can't get that. Not even trying to be funny, bro, but like, if you want to go get some carrots, bro, some broccoli, I promise you, bro, that shit is just the exact same amount as going to McDonald's, bro. I'm buying. Every time you go to McDonald's, bro, it cop a motherfucking Big Mac meal, McChickens, bro. I promise you can save that money, bro, and go buy some
I ain't
healthy
gonna lie,
food, bro.
that's what's so hilarious to me because I hear that same thing and I'm like, I don't know what store that I'm shopping at, but realistically, me not eating out all the time and doing all that stuff and like having my meals prepared, and it really realistically to me saved me money. How I look at it, I'm like,
yeah,
I don't know what, but like you said, people lack information. People lack like, even be like what to buy. Like people will go buy the super crazy, like the what's these new like the plant-based burgers or stuff like that. They first go around and trying to eat healthy, like going paying $15 for 4 fake beef patties. Like you got to learn what to eat. That's why I recommend everybody do get with a professional and try to. It's worth the investment. It's an investment for your life and your lifestyle and your family.
And bro, that's another thing, bro. Like it's so much deeper than just because when I first started working out, bro, all I cared about is I'm trying to be buff, bro. I'm trying to look like this guy, bro. Like a lot of my information came from YouTube, and I got my dad. He got in the gym with me at a young age, bro. Showed me a lot of different stuff, and then I had a cousin, bro, that really showed me a lot. So that's where I got my information from, bro. But like when you coming up, bro, like I didn't realize this. Like me being who I am today, bro. Like there's a lot of women that I talk to, and they be in the gym. They be like, yeah, I'm nervous, like, because I don't know what I'm doing, or I don't know, like, I don't want nobody to judge me. There's even men out there like that too, bro. And like me having the information that I have, I never thought about it like that. I'm like, damn. Yeah. So being a personal trainer, bro, is that like a rewarding feeling, bro, that you can really, show people or give people that knowledge, bro?
It's a very rewarding feeling, man. Like to change, like that's the thing. It's like I tell my clients all the time, like I don't want your money forever. Like, I will hope eventually that you learn so much from me that you can maintain whatever we learn and maintain whatever you've invested in me to make sure that you're eating this way or you're doing these workouts through whatever our 6 to 9 or a whole year you plan to work out with me, that eventually one day you'll be stable on your own and you'll be disciplined enough to stay eating healthy and stay in the gym. And since you know what you're doing now, you won't have that anxiety or them anxious feelings, because a lot of people, especially like people who are overweight and people who just beginning, like who wants to go mess up in front of everybody? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like most people, like most gyms, especially in the summer, it's like they're super busy, bro, and it's mean people in the gym. So that's one of the most rewarding feelings, knowing that one of my clients feel safe with me when I'm in the gym. They like, I'm with this guy, so I know I'm good. I know he gonna put me through the right workouts, tell me how to do things, and I'm safe. Ain't nobody gonna be judging me compared to if I'm doing silly stuff I seen on TikTok or hurting myself here, realistically.
Hey, bro, I be seeing some stuff on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie to you. I be seeing some wild stuff in the gym, bro. But, it's crazy. But yeah, bro. I'll say this though to anybody that's tapped in and watching right now, bro. Don't be afraid to ask, bro. Even if you're in the gym by yourself, I promise you, bro. I've been in the gym for a minute now, bro. And people in there is not as judgmental as you think, bro. There might be some, there might be some jerks in there, bro. But like, people are not gonna judge you, bro. If you need help, a lot of people will be more than happy, bro, to show you, hey, bro, you should be doing it like this, or you should be doing it like that.
Most of us in the gym got the same common goal, bro. We all trying to get better somehow, some way. So a lot of people is not like, that's one of the best places to meet people realistically, and meet people who are like-minded and things like that, because it's a place where everybody just trying to get better, you know. So that's, like you said, nobody in there trying to judge. It's not a perfect place, of course, but just go and try to be, you know, a sponge and learn.
Yeah, bro. So and like even me, bro, knowing what I know, not to say I know a lot, bro, but like I'm still learning to this day, bro. You're never gonna know everything, bro. But like
I'm still learning. Hell,
it's just the basics, bro. That's all you really need to get down is the basics, bro. Because a lot of people think that the gym is like super complex and super complicated, bro. And it's really like there's like a set number of exercises and workouts that you really need to learn how to do. Once you learn how to do those, bro, promise you straight.
That's the main problem. Like everybody think it's like 2,000 workouts you need to know, bro. You need to, if you know the 5 like compound movements, like compound workouts, your squats, your deadlift, your bench, your stuff like that, bro. You really don't even need too much like of the different type of workouts. Don't get me wrong, like I kind of like specialize in HIIT workouts, like because a lot of my clients are women and they're not trying to get all bulky and buff, so I try to incorporate a lot of HIIT stuff where they lifting, but they also doing a lot of like just dynamic movements and working up, staying with a high heart rate and stuff like that, and they like them workouts. But I can still train men who just trying to get lean and get big though as well. So it just depends what your goal is.
That's all, man. That's all.
That's what I'll say. The main thing is know what your goal is for sure. Don't go in there and like just know like, okay, are you trying to lose weight? You trying to gain weight? What are you trying to do? And then figure out how to do it and just do it. That's really it.
Yes, sir, bro. Man, most important thing is ask questions, man. Get the form down. That's the main part, bro. Get the form down to the main compound exercises, and then progress, bro. That's all it is. Just progress that workout, bro. And I promise you're gonna see results.
You will see results. It's science. You will.
But let's get into the eating part, though, bro. Like, how is your knowledge of how to eat, bro? How has that evolved over time?
Man, it evolved so much, bro. Because I tried. It came with trial and error, bro. I tried so many things. Like before I was a personal trainer, like I was starting to work out. I didn't start lifting weights and going to the gym until like right before I moved to Texas. So I came down here like kind of like skinny for real. I was like 198 pounds. Now I'm like 215. I can go from 215 to 225.
Hey, he big body with it, man.
I like 215 better though, because I don't like all the extra weight. But man, it's everything. Like it's a science, and it's about like being headstrong and making it doable for you. Like a lot of people can't stick to diets because they just they treat it like a diet. Me personally, whatever I'm doing, I'm just like, this is just what it is. Like if I'm trying to lean out, I know how much carbs I need to be eating and protein and stuff like, things like that. It's about learning about macros. A lot of people don't know about that. And that's why, once again, I'm not trying to be the personal trainer advocate or like tell everybody go get personal trainers, but that is why you do get them, bro. Like you can learn from a real professional that know what they're doing, and it'll translate for the rest of your life to where you don't need, like, you won't have to worry about these things.
Yes, sir, bro. I had Shafi Khan here a while back, bro. He was talking about, bro, just pay that money, man, and invest into yourself. That's really how you got to look at it, bro. Because a lot of people, I'm not going to pay that money. Like, I know this, I know that, bro. Tell you that information, bro.
And then them are the same people I deal with. I see that all the time. Them are the same people who a year go by, they see me they see me start training somebody else they seen 6-7 months ago. They're like, damn, that person look good. Yeah, you played. You could have been. But, or people ask you all these questions and try to get all your sauce for free. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I help when I can, but at the end of the day, I still got bills to pay and a future to build. So I gotta be stingy a little bit.
No, for sure, bro. Do you deal with like, I don't know how to ask this, bro. How is it dealing with people, bro? Like, do they get off on their diets? Are they like, do they slack off? Like, what is that like for you as a trainer? Do you get frustrated, bro? Or are you just like, damn?
Yeah, no. I don't get frustrated. I just like, because it's an everyday thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, to get frustrated will be to be like saying like, it will go against what I'm trying to tell them. Like, I'm trying to make a diet and a plan and a life. I'm trying to create a lifestyle for you to be able to sustain forever. I'm not trying to just get you to lose 30 pounds in 4 months and then you go on and take some pictures for me, and then you go on and do whatever you do and gain it all back. So when they mess up, it's just like, okay, they might send me a picture like I ate this, or can I substitute this? I might tell them why. Hey, maybe once every other week or once every 2 weeks or something, you can indulge in that. I mean, we human, so it's like you don't want to deprive yourself of things you actually do enjoy. But it's like you got to know, hey, right now might not be the best time. You want to stick with discipline. It's about setting these goals and then just doing them and then pleasing yourself along the way. But most of the time you can't wean off. But yeah, I don't get mad. I'll just be like, yeah, I'm not your dad, so we gonna figure out a way to make sure that you can find good alternatives for this thing that you crave so much.
Real talk, bro. Another thing is, bro, a lot of people also forget that you can still eat that stuff that you like, bro.
Yeah.
It don't gotta be like, oh, I'm never gonna eat this ever again, bro. Like, just because I go, I struggle, bro, with portions, bro. Like, if I'm eating something that I like, bro,
killing it.
I might eat 30 of them, bro. So it's like, that's why I was trying to stay away from it, bro. But you just gotta get yourself to that point to where you can just, just eat this and then like, okay, cool, I'm good.
Exactly though, and that's real, and that's the main thing. It's like that's why I say, like, if you stay consistent, then them days really don't even matter. Like if I'm eating clean, super good for 6 days straight, like, man, if I want to go out and eat what I actually like, I mean, I always kind of eat what I want to eat. Like, it's about finding things that you like that are healthy. It's a million good dishes out here. Once you know your goals, you can eat mainly a lot of the stuff you really like. You just got to know your goals, man. I'm telling you.
So, bro, like, to kind of wrap up this part of the interview, bro, like, exercising, losing weight, bro, just getting healthy, it's hard, but it's simple, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's simple in the fact that what you have to do, like you said, bro, you got to know your goal. Make sure you understand the macros, how much protein you need, even just how many calories you're taking in a day. Yeah. And then you got to know what you're doing in the gym. And then after that, bro, you got to make sure you're eating consistently, eating what you're supposed to eat. But that's the simple part. But the hard part is that you have to stay consistent and do that shit every single day, bro. That's the hard part about it.
That's the hard part about it. But that's the thing, though. It's like, that's why people never achieve the goal they want to achieve, because they don't have no plan. Like, it's like people will want to do something. If it'll be a girl trying to lose weight or whatever, but she's in the gym doing some, just lifting like a power lifter, lifting, just doing 1 rep things and doing this, not doing no cardio, but thinks since she's in the gym that she's doing enough. It's like, what are you trying to accomplish and then do that? It's like, just going to the gym is not, I mean, that's a good step, but it's like, that's just a step. It's like, you got to have a plan. If you in there just taking random steps, then you're going to be a year later looking the exact same.
No results, man. No results. Real talk.
Hey, yeah, like, man. Like Choppy said, hire a professional, man. The last thing I'm gonna say on this: priorities. How is eating healthy something that'll help you live longer too expensive? It's kind of like why nobody invests, but they can buy all the Jordans, but don't got nothing in their IRA or 401k. It's like, change your mindset, man. Figure out ways, pour knowledge and pour some like real like positivity into your mindset that's gonna want to help you live longer, man. Like, eating healthy is not like that hard to do. Like, if you can go out and buy a $60 bottle of Hennessy on a random Friday, like, if you can do all that, I'm guarantee you can definitely go get you a couple pounds of some lean meat and get in that kitchen, man.
For sure, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with the Henny though, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Ain't nothing wrong with the Henny, man. Shout out to the Henny boys, man. I like, hey, Henny cool, man. I'm more of a. If I do indulge, man, I'm going with the tequila, man.
What you sipping on? What is specific?
I like this. That
Casamigos?
Yeah, Casamigos cool, man. I like that, but I also like this brand called Altos. It's a good reposado tequila, man, and that's my vibe.
But that sound real classy, bro. Real high end, bro.
Yeah, man.
You're a real high end dude.
Real high end guy, man.
Lock in. Make sure y'all tap in, man. Even hit Model on social media. I know everybody got him on there, man. So hit him, ask questions, and just lock in, man. Take care of yourself, not only for you, but for your people, man.
Everybody, for real.
For your peoples, man. Let's dive into the music, bro. You just dropped another album, bro.
Yes,
It
sir.
seemed like you drop them like every few months, bro. Like you really locked in, really tapped in, bro. You inspired me, bro, because you super locked in, bro. You super consistent, and I feel like everybody else sees it too. But just kind of talk to us about how the music's going, man. How you feel that your last album did, man. How do you feel about your last album, bro? Because I was riding around the city bumping it, man. I was locked in.
I liked it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. That album, it was like I had no intentions on dropping that, bro. Like it was like I got an epiphany. Like I was just chilling in bed and I was like it was like 2 a.m., bro. And I was like, I couldn't sleep. And I was like, man, bro, I'm about to drop an album. And then I got like 5 songs that I had on Tuck, and I was like, man, I'm about to put these on the album. I just had a little picture that I had on my phone. It's the album cover. I typed it up real quick. And then that night, probably like I mastered them through this little app, whatever. And then that night, I uploaded them, and then the next day they was out. I was just like, it was just random, bro. Like my producer ain't even know I was putting them out till they drop. Like to the morning of, I was like, yeah, bro, these songs finna drop. So I'm gonna send you that bread, but it's just funny because I was like, yeah, it was just I feel like it was God, like, bro, just drop something. I couldn't sleep until I uploaded it. So yeah, man. So I feel great about it, and it was just songs like some of them 2 years old, some of them like was gonna be on my last album. So it was a good mix. It was a good mix.
I feel like we talked about this already, bro. But like when you make music, bro, when you drop music, bro, like what is that process like for you, bro? Is that just something that's like therapeutic for you? Or you just hop in the studio and just start playing around? Like what you be doing?
It's just therapy, man. When I'm making music, it's just therapy. And when I'm releasing it, it's just being like, it's kind of like how I think of it with my videos, man. Like I'd be like, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like I get up every day and I like, well, now I'm more and more growing into working for myself, but it's like, even before then, I'm like, I'm working for this man. I'm living another man's dream. Before I do that, I'm gonna live my dream. I'm gonna put my videos out. I'm gonna go work on my body, lift weights. I'm gonna make sure I made my food for the day. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how I am. Like, I just want to make sure that I'm pouring into myself the most before I go handle everybody else's business. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I keep going and stay consistent.
Hey, let's be honest, man. A wise man once said, hey, a long day of pulling a white man stock up, bro. That's really what you're doing, bro. Before you go put a white man stock up, bro, lock in with yourself, man. Make sure you cool. Make sure you straight.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's why I'll be like, it's nothing that we can't do, man. It's these billion-dollar people got us working for them because they know we can do it, but it's just like they know we addicted to just the instant gratification, that 2 weeks of work, get the check, rather than, okay, let me sit back, make this plan, figure out, or let me sit back, be consistent in myself, slow grinding so I don't have to rely on another man.
Real talk, bro. What was your favorite song off your last album, man?
I probably had to say that Vent with Brizzle or that Die Alone, man. Or no, actually, really, it's that No Lie. That No Lie is fire. That shit's hard.
Hey, bro, you be making some real deep, I feel like heartbreak music, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. Bro, I be riding around, bro, like, damn, get my feelings a little bit, bro. But like, you be singing too, bro. You be singing too, man.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I just be going off the mood sometimes. Like, it don't even be about like necessarily all the time like me. It's just like sometimes things could just be like tough around me, like, or maybe like even like say maybe my best friend might be going through something, or he talk about his situation, or things like that. Like I might be inspired by that. Like I get inspired by everybody and everything. So but sometimes it's always a mix, man. And sometimes I hear a beat and I got that ear for it. I'm like, okay, I know what needs to be said and how it needs to be said on this beat, so I'll do it.
Yes, sir, man. And that concludes the jump ball segment. Now let's jump into Now let's go jump on the other side, bro. The team who lost in the conference finals, man. Boston Celtics. A lot of people are very down on the Boston Celtics. People are talking crazy, bro. When I say talking crazy, I'm talking about like the Stephen A. Smiths of the world, the Skip Baylesses, Shannon Sharps, those type of guys, man, the talking heads. Also, shout out my guy, Bill Simmons. There was a very funny picture of him after Game 7, just looking very confused. And what just happened? Did my team just really like come back from an 0-3 deficit and then lose in Game 7, man? Like he was looking very confused. I also tapped into his podcast. He had his dad on there who was a lifelong Celtics fan, and it was pretty funny, bro. Just seeing their reaction in there, then hearing their disappointment, man, in the game. It was pretty funny. But bro, the main person who's been getting a lot of criticism other than Jason Tatum has been Jaylen Brown. And a lot of people are feeling like he shouldn't come back. They shouldn't extend him because if they do extend him, he's going to be getting paid upwards to like $50 million a year. A lot of people are not feeling that contract, man. Cool, bro. How you feeling about Jaylen Brown's future in Boston?
Honestly, bro, I've been a little like, you know me, bro. I've been a really like big, Boston supporter over the past couple of years, but like it's tough to see, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because Jaylen Brown, he's been one of my favorite players since he came into the league, and it's like, damn, bro, like I've been hyping him up and shit, and then after he comes into a game 7 after, you know what I'm saying, just getting his team hyped up to come back from a 3-0 deficit, like you just said, and then just to come out in this game 7 and just have the performance he had, it was super underwhelming. He set the record for like the most turnovers in a game 7 or an elimination game. So that's just something you don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even a Boston fan. I can only imagine how they feel right now. I'd be hot as fuck. But even with all that being said, bro, I still feel like the best thing for the Boston Celtics to do was just to bring him back. Because I mean, like, think about it, bro. Like you give him that deal or whatever, and then you sign and trade him, do whatever you have to do. Like, are you really getting something in return that would put your team over the edge more than it was before when he was on the team? I don't really think so. You know what I'm saying? Unless they can go out and get Damian Lillard, swap something like that, maybe like Derek White or some young players, Peyton Pritchard or something, then maybe. But I mean, I don't know, bro. I feel like there isn't many moves that they could make. You know what I'm saying? Especially off the finals, or not the finals, but the series he just came off of. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, bro, after you see Jason Tatum, their best player, come out in that first play of the game and just like fuck up his ankle, and you can already tell it's going to be a long night after that. That's the type of night that you want to see a guy like Jaylen Brown take that initiative to step up and just be the guy who everyone thought he was all year. To be quite frankly with you, bro, this motherfucker, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was super high on him defensively like all year last year, but like he fell off, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know if he fell off or if it's just something to do with his face. Like, I don't know if he's just scared to like get hit in the face or something. But like he just isn't like as aggressive as he once was, or even just like last year when he was in the finals. Like he was a pretty good point of attack defender. You know what I'm saying? So like he wasn't really letting guys blow by him like that and shit like that. But now it kind of just be looking like he be lost out there and shit. So I mean, honestly, if I was the Boston Celtics, I'd probably just end up giving him the deal, because if you really think about it, bro, like what is it, 2023, about 4 or 5 years, something like that. A lot of just basic players in the league are just going to be getting the same amount of money, if not even maybe a little bit more. You feel me? So it's just like, I mean, it's just the price of the contracts are going up. So I mean, it's nothing crazy, but like, I don't know, bro. It's tough. It is tough for you, the Boston Celtics, because it's like you feel like you kind of seen your ceiling with this team. You feel me? They just made the finals last year. They had a chance. They were up 2-0 on the Golden State Warriors. So it's I don't know, bro. There's different ways you can look at it. But if me personally, if I was the Boston Celtics, I'd say fucking just resign him, because there's really not much you're gonna get back. You know what I'm saying? If you decide to trade him for something, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're getting Dame.
It's real talk, bro. And I think another important question as we're talking about this is, does Jaylen Brown want to stay in Boston? Because we know he's had a few moments throughout the season where he was just like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be here, or I don't know, like, if I want to keep dealing with whatever I'm dealing with here in Boston, bro. So we'll see what happens with that, man. But cool, bro. I'm going to have to steal your point, bro. Like, the contracts in the NBA, bro, like, they're super inflated, bro. Like, basic players are getting crazy numbers, bro. Like,
Zach LaVine, bro.
I feel like
200 plus.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, Jaylen Brown, I feel like he's proved enough that he's a good enough player to be receiving $50 million. Like, that's just the way the league's going. But I don't want to say this in like that the Celtics need to just sit there and be safe or play it safe and like just re-sign him just in case. But like, I kind of feel like they do, bro. Like, if you let him go, he goes to another team and bro starts cooking, bro. Y'all gonna be feeling hella stupid. Like, damn, we really let him go, man. Like, we had him and Jason Tatum. Like, I feel like when you got in the NBA, when you got players with crazy contracts, bro, we see them get moved every trade deadline, every offseason. It's not like the NFL. If it was the NFL, I'd say, bro, if you're not sure about him, just let him go. But NBA, bro, he might play 1 or 2 more years on that contract, and then you move him. You don't know, bro, if he doesn't pan out. But like in the NFL, you sign a running back like Zeke Elliott, bro, cooking, and then you sign him, and then he falls off after a year or two. You like, damn, bro, we stuck with this motherfucking contract, bro. Nobody wants Zeke, bro. He a old ass running back. Nobody want him. Like you stuck. So I feel like don't sign that, bro, because then you're gonna have to pay this man to get off your team, and then that's gonna go against your cap. You don't want to deal with that, bro. But in the NBA, somebody will take Jaylen Brown, bro. I promise you that. But
For sure.
other than them trying to play it safe, I feel like they should run it back, bro, because I feel like it's kind of an overreaction a little bit. I know he had a rough year, bro, but it's a little bit of overreaction. They had a lot of stuff going on with their team. Let's give them that. They had to switch out coaches. Jaylen Brown, we obviously know he had a rough year. And then we just got to see, like, I feel like the Celtics haven't really upgraded their starting lineup. Like, I feel like the team they had last year was really good, but I didn't see them make any type of, like, obviously they made upgrades to their bench, but like, we got Marcus Smart, we got Al Horford, and then I think, who was it, Derek White that was starting this season for the majority of the season. Like, if they can go through and try to upgrade, I think they should try that first before letting Jaylen Brown walk, because Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, we seen what these two can do. I know people think they reached the ceiling, bro, but like, nobody else pitched in after Jason Tatum got hurt, bro. We had, obviously, Derek White was doing his thing, but nobody else really stepped up, bro. Al Horford didn't step up. You know, Marcus Smart really didn't do shit, bro, if we be honest.
Bro.
Like,
and that's actually, hold on, bro. I was going to ask you that. Like, he's falling off, bro. If we're talking about, like, defensive player of the year, Marcus Smart from just last year, he is not that same Marcus Smart. And I will say he did have, some clutch performances in the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, to get them to this point. But, I mean, if we're being honest, bro, he really did not look the same. And that's going back to what you said about potentially, moving some pieces to just upgrade the starting lineup or upgrade the team in general. Maybe they might have to move, like, a guy like Marcus Smart this offseason, you know what I'm saying? So.
But, I mean, to your point, bro, if you can get Damian Lillard in a swap, you do it. Yeah. But other than that, bro, there's really no other moves that I see that's going to even be worth getting rid of Jaylen Brown for, bro. So I feel like that should just go ahead and resign him. And, like, I feel like it's just a little overreaction to one bad season. Like, and he didn't even play terribly, don't get me wrong. But, like, this playoff run, I can see where they were like, damn, this might not have been, like, the best, fit or whatever the case may be, bro. But Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, a lot of people have been trying to, like, pit them against each other. And I feel like, bro, they both can coexist on the same team. I know, like, people are like, oh, who's the best player? Who's the alpha? Who's this? Who's that? Whose team is it? But, like, I feel like Jason Tatum is more of a laid back guy, but he's gonna cook too at the end of the day. Like, he knows that he knows he's that guy, even though he's laid back. Jaylen Brown, I feel like he's just as good or a little bit below. And, like, he's more of a, I don't want to say alpha, bro. I hate using that word, bro. But, like, he's more of a in-your-face type of guy. He's going to talk to you about it as he's cooking you. Like, I feel like, bro, there's room for both of these guys. As long as you can upgrade the starting lineup, we're not saying you got to go out there and just go get, a Damian Lillard type player. But if you can add, like, some pieces that are a little bit better, I feel like this team will be just fine, bro. Like, let's not forget, bro. This team has been to the conference finals for what? I think it's like 4, 5 years or something like that, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, all they need is a few more pieces, bro, just to get them over the top. We're not even talking about no superstar pieces, bro. We're just talking about upgrading the pieces around Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown.
For sure, bro. For sure. I hear you. Man, it's gonna be tough though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just don't really see many moves that they could make unless they did end up trading Jaylen Brown or Marcus Smart or something like that. So it is going to be tough. But like you said, bro, it is one bad season. So maybe they could just run it back. You know what I'm saying? Give Joe Mazzulla. I don't know. I feel like Joe Mazzulla did a pretty decent job, to be honest, at least in his first year as a head coach. Obviously,
in the circumstances, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he was thrown in there out of nowhere after, the original head coach just had some bullshit going on. You feel me? So I just feel like another chance would be pretty much, warranted towards him, but that just depends on how the Celtics feel, to be honest with you.
I also feel like Jaylen Brown's been, like, the leader of the team, kind of like I know people say Marcus Smart is more the heartbeat, but I feel like he's a very important part, bro, like the confidence of that team. Because, like, you even seen, even though I thought it was stupid, he was like, don't let us get one game while they were down 0-3. And they came back, ended up winning 3 straight, bro, even though they didn't finish the job. I mean, a guy like Jaylen Brown, also one of my favorite players in the league, bro, just because of his attitude. I feel like if you let him get away, bro, it's going to be an issue.
Yeah. I
But
hear that. For sure.
let's jump into just the reaction from the game 7, bro. Like
For sure.
Jason Tatum twists his ankle in the first quarter of the game. It was tough. It was like, damn, he doesn't look like he's right. He doesn't look like he can move side to side. But
Yeah.
nobody else picked up the slack, bro. Even though it was a pretty good game, Derek White, Caleb Martin put on the show. But like the Heat had the control of that game, bro, for at least the last quarter, bro. I feel like they had a pretty good grip onto that game, bro. What were your thoughts on the game 7? What was your reaction?
I mean, honestly, bro, once, in that first play, literally the first play, the first minute of the game, Jason Tatum went down. I was like, damn, bro, that pretty much just like gave the whole energy for the game. Like the crowd was pretty much quiet the whole time. So it's just like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is about that. But like you said, bro, no one else stepped up after that. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of, like I was saying, bro, that's the type of time or game you want Jaylen Brown to, show his worth and show what he's capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? In a game like that where the best player on the team goes down. But I mean, he just didn't show up. But overall, bro, I just feel like the Celtics they got outplayed, bro. They got out hustled. I mean, the Heat they did exactly what they do best, and they ended up pulling it off, bro. And to be honest with you, I don't know if it was in the group chat or if it was the last pod, but I remember you talking about it. Like, if they do come back, like, do we think that the Heat could even win that game 7 at that point? And I was like, no, nah, because like at that point, all the momentum's gone. You feel me? Like you just lost 3 straight games in the playoffs. Like I feel like they just would have lost that game 7. You know what I'm saying? Especially away. And that's another thing we could talk about for another day. But like the Boston Celtics home record in the playoffs is
Nah, but let me give you your credit, bro. You did call that out in the group chat, bro. I don't know where, bro. Just hit the group chat. Was talking about like people are talking about how the Celtics are gonna have game 7 at home, but they haven't been that good in the playoffs. It was weird, bro. Like their record was terrible at home in the playoffs.
So weird.
And you were talking about how you would think that the Boston Celtics to have like the rich history and the great fans that they have. You think their record would be a lot better at home, but they probably had the worst record of all the playoff teams, bro. So
yeah,
I'm gonna shout you out for that, bro. You did call that out pretty early into the series.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, bro. I just felt weird about it because it's like, you know what I'm saying, though? Like a team like the Celtics, you grew up watching, them playing against Kobe and shit back in the day. Against the Lakers, it's like, bro, the crowd. I don't know. It just felt different back then. Maybe I'm tweaking. Like it still seems like loud as fuck, but they just don't seem as into it. I don't know.
They feel like a real like true advantage home court.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. It kind of just felt like how it did in 2021, where like no, teams had fans and shit like that. But I just thought that was weird. Like you know what I'm saying? Just for a team like you said, with the rich history and shit, you think the fans would be better. But overall, bro, I don't know. I'm disappointed in the Celtics, but at the same time, it's like I'm trying not to like be too down on them since they did come back 0-3. But it's like in the playoffs, bro. There's no room. There's no space for just like moral victories and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got time for that. You got to win every game you can. And unfortunately, they couldn't win the most important game of their season. You know what I'm saying? So it sucks. You know what I'm saying? To see as like a Jason Tatum and a Jaylen Brown fan, but at the same time, like you said, bro, I can't even be mad. Like the Heat, they've done their thing the past 3-4 years. They got to the finals. You know what I'm saying? You love to see it, bro. You love to see it.
Hey, shout out to the Boston Celtics, man, because you guys didn't come back and win the series. Because as a Lakers fan, bro, I'd have been pretty sick.
Yeah,
but I think I'd rather get swept than come back all the way, forcing game 7 and then lose at home.
Nah, I can't, bro. That's just. I'm sorry, it's just petty as hell. Losing 4-0, bro. Like at least give me one. You feel me? I can't go out like that, bro. That's fucked up.
Hey, that's what I'm saying, bro. We got swept, but like
you tired yourself out and shit.
It was just over with. Like if we started to put a comeback together, bro, we got to finish the job. You feel me? You can't just force game 7 and then be like, yeah, we won 3 in a row. Like you still got beat, bro.
Yeah,
finals, bro.
Like I said, bro, no moral victories. But man, like
especially not playoff time, bro. No moral victory. We had a moral victory after game 1, and then we got our ass got out the playoffs. Bro. It's cool, man. Shout out to the Nuggets and shout out to the Miami Heat. We're gonna go ahead and jump over to the Golden State Warriors, man.
Oh yeah.
Their GM Bob Myers has officially stepped down as of this week, man. Cool, bro. How you feeling about Bob Myers stepping down, and how big of a loss do you think this is for the Golden State Warriors?
I'm just fucking around. It's pretty believable. I think that he even said some of it. Doesn't he have his own podcast now?
Yeah, he
Or
got
is
a
this something?
podcast on YouTube.
Okay, so yeah, I think he announced something out how he might be interested in not coming back to the Warriors. Which in my mind, I was like, well, what is he planning on doing? Is he planning on like still doing basketball and shit like that? And then he started a podcast, but obviously, I think he's still trying to do basketball. And hey, man, I heard, hey, man, hey, he might potentially come to my Los Angeles Clippers, but I definitely love that if he did. You feel me? Hey, we could definitely use someone like that. As much as I like Lawrence Frank and respect him, but he ain't got the resume that man Bob Myers got. You feel me? So hey man, pull up. We would love to have you. You feel me? So if you, hey man, I would love to see Bob Myers on the Clippers though. But other than that, bro, I just feel like he was tired. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck he's leaving for. I just feel like he was tired of just dealing with that shit over there in Golden State, like with Jordan Poole, Draymond Green. Maybe I don't know if he's just not trying to deal with that and trying to like, you know what I'm saying, be the guy that splits that up. I mean, technically, it's not. I mean, it is him, but it ain't at the same time. You feel me? But like, I don't know, bro. I just feel like he doesn't want nothing to really do with that. You feel me? Because I feel like, as me and you know, bro, the Golden State Warriors, they definitely gonna have some decisions to make. So I just don't think he really wants to be a part of that.
Hey man, I just feel like he's a very big piece of that dynasty that they formed over there in Golden State in the Bay, man. But I think you're right, Coop. But I feel like there's some decisions, some real serious decisions, bro.
I wouldn't want to make him shit.
Like some very big franchise decisions, but that are gonna upset a lot of fans. And I feel like I don't know if he want to necessarily be the guy to make those calls, bro, because we got Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, both getting older. He's like, damn, they're gonna have to pick like who we gonna keep, bro. Are we keeping Draymond? Are we gonna keep Klay? The Splash Brothers.
Yep.
All these guys are super beloved players, bro. And then we got Jordan Poole and Draymond Green who had their issues, which everybody in Golden State said derailed their season. So is that also something he didn't want to deal with, bro? We don't know, but I just feel like Bob Myers is a huge piece, and I feel like this is gonna definitely affect their team, bro, in the years to come.
I hear you. For sure, bro. I kind of agree with you just for the simple fact, like you said, bro. He's drafted all of them, I'm pretty sure. I mean, he may have. Okay, he did. I was gonna say, yeah, he pretty much created this fucking team. So it's like, think about that. It's like, damn, bro.
Tough.
What the fuck they gonna be like after, bro? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that shit crazy.
He had to hurry up and get out of there, man. So I'm not even mad at him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Shout out Bob Myers, man. Shout out Golden
State. He did his thing.
Let's go ahead and jump back over to, I'll say, the world's biggest Celtics fan right now. NBA referee, Eric Lewis. Oh, yeah. This is the guy who missed the call back, I don't remember, was it January, February, bro, where LeBron drove to the rim at the end of the Boston Celtics game, got smacked on his wrist, and he didn't call it. A lot of people were like, damn, but that's weird, bro. Like, even Pat Bev went out there with the camera, was like, damn, bro, you see that? You missed the call. LeBron was on the ground like this, going crazy, bro. Just rolling around, bro, doing a lot of different things, bro. But now they found that this man has, obviously he's a Celtics fan, his whole family's Celtics fans, but they found a burner account. That was Eric Lewis defending his own calls against random people on Twitter.
Like, how do you know it's him though? You know, is it by like the email? You know,
I don't know, but this is what I've seen in the video that I watched, bro. They said that the account was only following like 5 people, and the 5 people was following was like one of the teams that his wife coached, the college that his daughter goes to, and then I forgot, it was like it was 3 different NBA referee pages. So I don't know exactly how they found out it was him, but it makes sense that it was him. Obviously, he's an old head, so he doesn't understand how to hide his burner account. KD got caught because he accidentally tweeted from his other account.
Hey, he openly admitted it too. Like he took the initiative to admit that what he was.
No disrespect, bro, but he's an old head. We know old heads are not the best with this new technology and stuff, man. So we're just gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. He's an old head, man. But I don't think this is necessarily that big of a deal. But I do feel like it's a bad look for the NBA. Because we know a lot of people, as soon as something doesn't go their way, oh, this game is rigged, or the NBA referee, he's biased, he getting paid off, or whatever the case may be, bro. Me personally, don't think it's a big deal, but it's a bad look for the league, if that makes sense. No, 2 things can be true. So I feel like the NBA is going to have to jump on this real quick. I don't know if they're going to suspend, bro, or going to just like, I don't know, bro, because I never had no issue with Eric Lewis as an NBA referee. I know a lot of people have the referees that they don't like. I never had an issue with him. But this is definitely a bad look for the league. Cool, bro. What's your thoughts on this whole situation?
No, as you said, bro, I ain't really had no problems with them. You know what I'm saying? honestly, I think all refs, bro, they kind of just some hoes. But to be honest with you, bro, I just think like, damn, bro, you catch him doing some weird ass shit like that, and then you go back and like look at the record of all the Celtic games he's refereed and shit. I just feel like nah, bro. I feel like there's no coming back from that, bro. I'm sorry. You gotta go, bro. There ain't no way.
It's
You know
weird,
he's gonna
bro.
continue to do that dick riding. So it's like,
Yeah, I don't want to sit here and tell them like, oh, you guys can't be a fan of a team, bro, because obviously it's the NBA, bro.
yeah,
We're all fans of somebody, bro, whether it's a player or a team. But like,
but come on, bro.
I just feel like his family is one thing, bro, but you can't be posted up in a pic like this if you're an active NBA referee with your team like this, all happy. Bro. You can't
Smiling
do that.
and
That's
shit.
gonna get people like.
And then you look at the record too, though. Like,
pause, bro. You can't do that.
it all lines up, bro. It all lines up. Like his family with the, the picture where they all had their Celtic shit on. They had the kid and that motherfucker. I was like, damn, bro, this motherfucker looked like they just woke up on Christmas morning with their Celtic shit on, and this motherfucker over here reffing the game against the Bucks on Christmas. I'm like, damn, bro, no wonder why they won.
Or I'll say that at least the NBA just don't let him referee Celtics games, bro. But
yeah,
then,
exactly.
I don't know, bro, because that's a slippery slope too. But yeah, bro,
Then he might
it's a bad look.
be
It's
rebelling.
just a bad look.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys next time.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Like I'm Conan, kind of with both hands. Switch the flow like it was broken. I'm on the road, man. Making plays just like DeRozan. I shoot my shot, and that shit wetter than the ocean. I brag a lot, but with the wind and come the boasting. I made a lot from them apartments that I sold, and he didn't make it up to college. So them streets where he enrolled in. I know I'm a scholar from the moments that I was exposed in.